Hey, yo, what's going on, everybody? This your man, Chris Thorns. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whether you're watching my content, and as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to skip the intro and all that because I have an update for you. We're going to get straight into this update. All right, for those of you who was here when I did my stream earlier, while it's yesterday now because today is officially Wednesday. It's 12:58 as I do this video. I did a video about 5-year-old twins that were found dead on the floor. Okay, and we was learning somewhat smaller details as I was doing the story. Okay, so I am here with y'all right now to give y'all a little update about this story, and I'm telling you guys, something is going on with this, man. I can't put my finger on it. Something is going on with this story. Something's going on with this mom, and again, I can't say she really did anything to these children, but by the way the story is going, I don't know, if she refused their medical help or like somebody came in the comment section, that's the question. They said, could it be possibly she poisoned them? I don't know. We had to wait till the autopsy report. But I want to play this video for y'all right here, and I want y'all to hear. I want y'all to hear this, okay?
New details are emerging after 5-year-old twins suddenly died inside an apartment in the Bronx. CBS 2's Shosh Bedrosian has the latest on the investigation from Mount Hope.
From the outside of this apartment on 240 East 175th Street, it appears to be a typical day. But less than 24 hours ago, investigators were working to understand what caused the sudden tragic deaths of 5-year-old twins.
Hopefully it's not a crime scene. Hopefully it's an unfortunate tragedy.
What caused their deaths is still unknown at this time, but new details give us a glimpse of the timeline and what transpired.
The kids were sick last week, and they were sent home from school.
In a news conference on Monday, police said the little boy and girl were sent home from school sick last week. Police tell CBS 2 News the son was sick with cold-like symptoms and was vomiting, while the girl had an ear infection and was also vomiting.
The boy had cold-like symptoms and was vomiting, and the baby girl had an earache, and she was vomiting also.
Sources also tell CBS 2 News their mother said the twins were vomiting around 3 a.m. on Monday and saw them alive around 5 a.m. But just before 11:30, she called 911.
They were vomiting at 3 a.m. She last saw them alive at 5 a.m. and 11 a.m. she calls 911. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know about y'all, but something about this just isn't sounding right to me. It just not. I mean, I could be wrong. Some just not sounding right about this, okay?
911 to report they were in bed, foaming from the mouth and nose, cold to the touch.
Foaming from the mouth and the nose, cold to the touch.
Officials pronounced them dead at the scene.
When you go up and you see two 5-year-olds laying on the floor, unresponsive and cold, at this time of the year, you could imagine what the family's going through. You could imagine what the mother's going through and the father.
Officials say they conducted a search warrant at the home and found no evidence of drugs or any indication of carbon monoxide poisoning. Police say there was no trauma to their bodies and suspect this is a medical-related death. The medical examiner's office will determine their cause of death, and police say right now both parents are cooperating with the investigation. In the Mount Hope section of the Bronx, I'm Shosh Bedrosian, CBS 2 News.
Again, I want to say that just an accident, just a tragic accident, and it could be possible that's what it's turned out to be. Because again, guys, for those who do true crime stories, especially about children, we'd heard some strange stuff about stories, and a lot of times that the parents do come out to be innocent. It's weird as the story sounds. Sometimes the parents do come out innocent. And I'm really hoping that's the case in this one. But still, I just got questions, these babies were sick like that. Why didn't nobody take them to the doctor? And matter of fact, I'm going to play something for you now where the mother supposed to have said she was going to take them to the doctor once they got up. But that would still be weird to me though, because if they vomiting
A new
at
information
3:00 in the morning and you allegedly supposed to got them out the bed and put them in the living room while you go take a shower and then come back and they dead, one can't help but wonder why you didn't just go ahead and take them to the hospital then. You know what I'm saying? Why did you not take them to the hospital then? You know, I don't know, guys, but listen to this one. Listen to this one.
information this evening in the investigation into the mysterious deaths of 5-year-old twins in the Bronx. Police say both children were violently sick at school recently, even vomited. The boy apparently showed cold symptoms for about 2 weeks, we're told, including a runny nose. His sister had an ear infection. They were staying home from school when their mother found them unresponsive yesterday morning in their Mount Hope apartment. She says she'd planned to take them to the hospital when they woke up, but they never did. Their deaths are currently being investigated as a medical tragedy. Police say there are no signs of foul play.
And listen to this. These
Why
babies
do
were sick for
dermatologists
2
work?
weeks. They were sick for 2 weeks like this. And nobody bothered to take none of them to the hospital. Nobody bothered to take them to the doctor or anything like that. Come on now. Again, could it be just a medical incident? Absolutely could be, but something just telling me it's more to this. It's just more to that. I mean, can parents really be that irresponsible, knowing that their children sick like that for 2 weeks and you do nothing? I mean, as far as taking them to the doctor, stuff like that, you do nothing? I don't get it. And all of a sudden, you plan to take them to the doctor after they wake up, after you supposed to have found them vomiting at 3 a.m. in the morning. I'm sorry. Something about this, it's just not sitting right with me. And again, right here, she last saw them alive at 5 a.m. But when I did my live yesterday, she's supposed to have seen them vomiting in the bed at 3 a.m. Okay? The autopsy already said they don't see no evidence of strangulation or bruising to their bodies. So I guess that's a good sign. The parents are immigrants. They're from Ghana. All indications are that the mother was loving and caring and slept with the children in her bed. Their father is a home health attendant who slept at his job in Port Chester. The father slept at his job. When the father learned of the children's condition Monday morning, he instructed his wife to take them to the emergency room. See, he told her to take them to the emergency room. She responded that she would when they wake up. Your husband told you to take it to the emergency room. That was your response? I'm sorry, that was your response? After they supposed to be violently sick and violently throwing up? That was your response? I would take them when they wake up. Police said the mother was so distraught she had to go to the hospital for observation. She also underwent a psychological exam. Their apartment was stocked with food, baby clothes, and other necessities. No drugs or paraphernalia were found. Fire department reasons their apartment did not detect any abnormalities. They didn't find nothing abnormal in the house. And I don't get it. I don't get this. Again, something just piercing my soul about this one. It's really piercing me. I mean, even if she didn't do anything, it sounds like you just sit up there and let them die. You let them suffer. But then again, what I tell you in my live yesterday, some people don't believe in taking their children to the doctor. They don't believe in taking them to the hospital, stuff like that. They don't believe in it. They believe in prayer will heal their child or heal them, stuff like that. Some people believe in that. I don't know exactly what they call them, but some people actually believe in that, healing through prayer. And that's what you believe in, then, hey, there's nothing I can really say about it. That's what you believe in. But apparently, well, according to the dad here, he probably didn't follow that. He told this woman to take the children to the emergency room, and she didn't do it. And said she wait till they wake up. I'm stunned by that. I'm stunned. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. They were vomiting before being found dead and foaming at the mouth on an apartment floor. The 5-year-old twins found in their Bronx apartment were violently ill hours before their mom discovered them foaming at the mouth and not breathing. A police official said Tuesday his neighbor described the grieving woman as a Doton caretaker of her 2 kids. However you say they were, D-O-T-I-N-G, Doton, I guess. The mother, who has not been publicly identified, told police the children were both vomiting overnight around 3 a.m. They were vomiting at 3 a.m. Then, according to the last article, you said you last saw them at 5 a.m. You didn't call nobody else until 11 a.m. Okay? And the father slept at work. But even though he slept at work, he told you, their mother, to take him to the emergency room. And you didn't do it. The mom said she left the twins. The mother, who has not been publicly identified, told police the children were vomiting overnight around 3 a.m. Monday. And law enforcement sources said she may have given them Tylenol. The mom said she left the twins alone briefly while she took a shower and came out around 11:20 a.m. and found them in bed foaming at the mouth and not breathing. So she called 911 NYPD. But now, hold up. I read for y'all in my live, she supposed to have got him out the bed and brought him in the living room. I don't know. I don't know what the hell. I don't know. 11:20, she found them in the bed, foaming at the mouth and not breathing, so she called 911. NYPD Chief Detective Joseph Kennedy told reporters added that all signs as of Tuesday pointed to a tragic incident. All reports were that mom was well engaged with everything to do with these 2 children, Kennedy said at the press briefing. She was an active participant with their medical care and active participant in their schooling, he said. Neighbors said she was Doton and they were quiet, loving family. At this time, until a medical examiner says something different, it just appears to be a medical tragedy. Oh, excuse me. And guys, this is another reason why this story hit me so hard. The twins, special needs children, they were special needs. So let me get this straight. Special needs children, violently sick. You see them at 3 a.m. You take them out to bed, bring them in the living room. You go take a shower. You come back out the shower. 11:20. They both foaming at the mouth and out the nose, and they dead. Special needs children. Y'all know I did a lot of stories about special needs children. I told y'all with a lot of these special needs children, these parents really don't want to fool with them. They get tired of them and they do something to them. But again, I can't say that for her right now because everything's still fresh. But a lot of stories y'all done heard me do when it comes to special children, special needs, a lot of their own parents be the one that be doing the damage to them. So this is another reason why this story is hitting me hard. These are special needs. They were special needs. And had been ailing and stayed home from school on Monday. The boy had been sick for as long as 2 weeks with cold symptoms and was sent home from school last week. His sister had been suffering from an ear infection and had been vomiting and acting irrational, the mother told police. For 2 weeks, you see all this. You and your husband, nobody did nothing about come on, man. Y'all didn't do nothing about the father going to the doctor, nothing. Come on now. Something ain't right, man. Something ain't right. She had an ear infection and had been vomiting and acting irrational, the mother told police. What the baby describes as biting and spitting at school, Kenny said. Law enforcement sources say the twins' mothers were so distressed over her children's death that she had to be hospitalized. Oh no, that's one of the baby's bodies. She had to be hospitalized at the Bronx Care Health System for observation on Monday. Is that one of the baby's bodies? I'm assuming that's the mother. The kid's father, who was at work at the time, rushed home after learning what had happened, according to the sources. I'm not good, the distraught dad told the Post on Tuesday. I lost my 2 kids, not good. The news came as a shock to neighbors who said they only knew the grieving mom as a adopting parent who barely left the kids out of her sight. She never let them walk by themselves. She always held their hands. A longtime tenant, I don't know how to say their name, a longtime tenant of the Mount Hope apartment building, told the Post Tuesday. She waited in the foyer for the school bus to come, and she held onto their hands and took them upstairs. They were happy kids, happy kids. Neighbors said the children's dad worked as a home attendant and wasn't typically seen around the building as much, but they noted it wasn't uncommon to see him toting the kids along with their mom. I always see the mother with the children, building tenant Nana, Nene, Manso, Manso, said. I don't think she has anything to do with it. I don't think she do that. No. She loved them. Manso said that the police arrived Monday. The mom was sitting on the steps, hunched over. She was laying on the wall with her hand on her head, on side of her head. She looked worried and confused. Tenants in the building said the death struck everyone hard. It hurts especially just before Christmas, said Sariki Kante, Sirkikante, a cabbie who has lived in the building since 1999. Everybody knew them. Everybody loved them. They always say hello to people. The little boy, he's a mommy boy. He always hanging on to her. It just breaks my heart. Can I see some of these comments? These poor kids have been sick for over a week. Did these parents ever think that maybe to visit a doctor? See that? Saying the same thing. Look at out there. Something's wrong here. See? That's what I'm talking about. 2 kids just up and down. Somebody said that in their life when I did it. Don't die like this, especially with what looks like identical symptoms. Probably some sort of poison. This person said it may be poison. Be it drugs or toxic chemicals, but not taking them to a doctor or ER is in itself a crime. This person said that was my thought, that the twins got a hold of something, whether household product or drugs. Fentanyl is very suspect in this case. Somebody had been using food prep items and containers in the household to prepare the stuff, and the parents knew it would be detected if they brought the kids to the hospital. So, ooh. A thorough honest autopsy revealed what happened. This day and age, anything is possible. May the children rest in peace. And see, and I'm glad I seen them comments, man, because I'm happy to see that I'm not the only one that's thinking this, man. You know, something is just not right with this, man. And I wholeheartedly agree with that comment, man. 2 weeks, nobody took them to the hospital. But the husband did tell this woman, take them to the emergency room. You going to tell him I'm going to wait till they get up and they violently sick? Come on now. What fucking sense does that make? And the thing about the fentanyl, I ain't even think about that. And they say that's probably why she didn't take him to the hospital, because they knew they probably would get it detected. Who knows? A good observation. Who knows? They may be right on the money. Who knows? I'm sorry. This story just ain't sit right with me. It just not, man. And it hurts and it pinches me the more I talk about it, because I want to believe it's just a medical incident. But I believe it's that, and it's more. I think it's more. What is it? I don't know. But I think it's more to this story. And I hope this autopsy does tell and reveal why these babies so sick like that. And I hope she's being questioned as to why y'all never, both of them being questioned, why y'all never took them to the doctor. Why? They could have still been here. Or it could have been what I say a lot of times. These parents really don't want to be dealing with special needs kids. They deal with them for a minute, but they'll get tired of them. And they'll off them. They will. But I can't say that for this right now. I want to stress that. I can't say this for this story right now. But a lot of these parents with special needs, they get tired of them and they off them. Guys, I'm just stunned by this story. I'm stunned. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to believe right now. I'm all over the place with this one. Because it shouldn't have been like this. Them kids could have been saved. They could have been saved. Anyway, guys, y'all tell me what y'all think about this. This shit's getting real. And this new information, wow, this is crazy. They see that they foaming at the mouth and the nose. Wow. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm your man, Chris Thorns. Thank you for listening.